Yeah. Coming up next, we got Zay Vega in the building with us on Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle Podcast. Stay tuned.
Following podcast scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, they are the Internet Podcast.
Yes. We are back. All right, so we're waiting for Zay Vega to pop up in here real quick so we can get things started. Do not let your eyes fool you. You are watching us on Facebook right now. You are watching us on YouTube officially. So, yeah. So, we're just waiting right now for Zay Vega to pop up in. And we're going to get started. Yeah. So we just waiting for him to come in here real quick. We're going to get started. Just give it a few minutes. If you can hear us right now, just give us a thumbs up. All right, so he's about to pop on in just a second, and we're going to get this thing moving. Make sure you follow us. On all social media outlets. We are officially on Spotify, Amazon Music Podcast. We are on iHeartRadio. We are there. We are everywhere. So, okay. Yeah, here he is right now. He's in the green room. Let me bring him in real quick so we can get this thing started. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? I'm gonna let Dub do the official introduction to Ase's own. Go ahead, it's on you, bro.
Today, we have Ase's own, one of the original members of Uglee Gang.
Yeah.
Mr. Zay Vega.
Let's go. Let us go. Zay Vega's in the building. Ase's own. We ain't gonna waste too much time. We're gonna get right to it. My first question. Hold up. I think we lost signal. We're gonna get him back. Okay, there you go. All right. Yeah. It's better now. We good. Yeah. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna ask a question real quick. So my first question is the name Uglee Gang. Who came up with the name Uglee Gang, and what was your inspirations for this gang? Because I'm telling you right now, it shows a lot of. Like, I know you know what I'm going to say, right?
Yeah. See, and what people got to understand is Uglee Gang is a way of life. It's more than just what the name says. It's more just about the looks. The creator is the OG. That's Rayhan and Tejas. he kind of formulated the group itself. You got me and Jordan, who pretty much started a few months apart from each other,
Okay.
and then Rayhan's been doing this thing for years. So once he saw it, he put us together.
Okay.
It's been money since then.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cause we, me and Dub was talking about it. We was like, yo, man, like they got a lot of similarities and things like that. But the one thing that I knew and Dub knew was the cream pie thing was off the charts.
I watched our review of the Ase show, and
Yeah,
I saw how the cream pie thing really had y'all was trying to wrap your head around that one.
yeah,
Listen, there's more to that as well. So you got the cream pie poppy, which is Rayhan. That's kind of where that originates as well. But
yeah,
Rayhan got more than just Rayhan there. You got Montana Black. You got it's all one person, but it's not one person.
yeah.
It's something that you guys can tune into. You'll see it kind of flourish.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Like we definitely enjoy not just the entertainment aspect, but you guys was scrapping with what was it? Demon Time?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, you guys were
I'm
getting it
still
in with
recouping
Demon.
from that one.
You guys were scrapping with Demon Time. What's the history between you guys and Demon Time? Because I know, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the members which one of the members of Demon Time used to be with you guys, or am I getting that mixed up?
Yes, yes. So Big Noel, he's the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, he was with the gang. He trained with us as well.
Uh-huh.
Um, Next thing you know, my man is gone in Japan. He's gone for a while, and he's back with Trevor and Joe Black. Uh, so to give you little bit of the backstory,
Mm-hmm.
basically Trevor Aon decided he wanted to try to pick on Jordan Holt,
Mm-hmm.
and as me and Jordan Holt have been tag team partners before Ase Wrestling, so it's my introduction to Ase. Trevor tried it again. Of course, I'm not going to let that rock. Um, that prompts Rayhan to step in as well, and then from there we formulate the game.
Oh wow, wow, like yeah, yeah. Look, I I gotta say it again, y'all keep it lit. Every show we've watched you guys on thus far is always entertaining to watch you guys. Like for real, for real. Like whether you guys are starting the show or ending the show, it's always entertaining to watch you guys. It's always something to look forward to. I cannot wait until you guys come up this way to Jersey because I'm in Atlantic City area. I know you guys came close. I know you guys came close to our area at one time. I think you guys were in like somewhere close to Jersey City or New York, somewhere around there one time.
It was
I
in New York.
can't. Yeah, I cannot wait till you guys come up this way. Please tell them to book you guys at the Boardwalk Hall. Boardwalk
Sure.
Hall or the Showboat, because Showboat always has the GCW events. So please
All right.
come through, because I definitely will show up and show out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
I
see,
got,
and it's funny you say that. I'm actually originally from Newark, so I'm
yeah.
originally from Jersey.
Oh,
So my
that's what's
goal was
up.
to
All
get up there.
day. Yeah, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. All day, man. For real, for real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we definitely are big fans and supporter of our shit in general. I'm gonna let Dub take the floor. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, man. What I want to know is whose idea was it to make the flag, y'all's flag, look like the Crown Royal bag?
Does it not fit the aesthetic? Does it not fit? Like, does it
It
not?
does. It does.
Listen, I give all credit to the makings of what you're seeing. The wrestling and the guys that you see, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's us individually. But
Mm-hmm.
this whole gang movement you see, man, Ray Hananteas is the mastermind for all of this, and the plans that he still got is I think it's more for y'all to love coming up. Some stuff it gets a bit egregious. I will say so myself, as being a part of it, it gets a bit egregious. But it's listen, it's catching fire.
Are we gonna see Ugly Gang outside of Ashe?
Uh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. We've done a couple things here or there, a couple small things locally. That's together. We just so happen to be on the same card type of thing. So you'll see us a few different places. You can catch us at a place called Wrestle Evolution as well. Mainly, most of the time, you'll see me and Jordan teaming together, and then you got Rayhan, and then we also do our single stuff. So it's you'll definitely catch us elsewhere eventually. I'm pretty sure.
I personally would like to see y'all in NXT.
Listen,
With-
I would, I will take that any day. I see, and see now NXT has become a place where that's somewhere we can actually fit. At one point in time, it was like this whole thing we got might not be best for TV, but nah, we live in a day and age now where it'll fit right in.
And I think people would gravitate just like we did. I think people would gravitate to you guys.
Yeah, man. In my opinion, you break down a group. You got Rayhan, who's, in my opinion, is his creativity and his brilliance is I've never seen anything like it before in my life. And then you got Jordan Holt, which I don't care what anybody says. You ask me, that's the best wrestler on the indie scene. Bell to bell, in between those ropes, the best wrestler on the indie scene.
Yeah.
And what do you got to say about yourself?
Me, I've been what I've been before wrestling, bro. I just like punching people in the face, dog. That's that's just my thing, bro.
I feel you, bro. I
Like,
feel you. So let's start before wrestling. What were you into any sports before you got into professional wrestling?
yeah, I hooped and I believe it or not, I played rugby. But I've always been a wrestling guy. Like when everybody else went to superheroes and went to their different sports and all of that, I was still watching wrestling. So I never thought I'd be able to do it because of my size, for being perfectly honest. But I've always loved wrestling, always.
Bro, you said rugby. So is that why you like to punch people? Because you can be as rough as you can in rugby, so you just translated it over to wrestling?
Yeah, yeah, and it's I grew up. I'm a bit of a project baby, man. I grew up outside playing football and on the concrete, throw the ball up, you catch it, it's on you. You know what I mean? So rugby
Yeah.
is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, we used, well, back where I'm from, we called it roast beef. We used to play that
Yeah.
roast beef. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, for sure.
In North Carolina, it's called throw 'em up, knock 'em up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
kind of hooper were you, bro?
Through middle school, I played more of the bigger stuff. I played the 4 and the 5. Got towards high school and learned that I wasn't the tallest dude no more, so I can jump and I learned how to shoot. So pretty much, I was okay. I'm not gonna say I should have been at anybody college or anything. I put my work in, but yeah, nah, I knew I wasn't going to nobody's league.
I feel you. Hey, big homie up here, he's a hooper now, and he's in his 40s.
Yeah, yeah. I played 2 years at the junior college level. Then I played another 2 years at another college in Florida that was tied into like graphic design, computer animation, and stuff like that. That was with Walt Disney or whatever. So I did combined 4 years. I tried to play more because I was still young, and I didn't really actually go to a bigger school. But you max out. They said to me that you max out after like 4 years with your age. So by that
Yep.
time, by the time I was actually like finished like graphic design school and all that stuff, I already maxed out at the age requirement. You know what I mean? So I tried to play
Yeah.
as much as I can, but I still hoop like in the adult, the 40 and up leagues and stuff like that. I still do. In fact, my team made the playoffs, so we start the playoffs the following week. So
Okay.
yeah, about to do the barbecue
Okay.
chicken,
You know what
on
I'm
these
saying?
dudes real quick. You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
Shaq.
funny you bring that up because it's a lot of people don't know. I know because of my size, a lot of people think I'm a younger dude, man. I'm 33 years old. I'm about to be 34 years old. I started
Yeah.
wrestling when I was on my 29th birthday. You know what I mean?
Wow. I
Yeah,
can't I
so
can't tell. I can't
Mm.
tell.
yeah,
No,
I'm
man,
not
for
a young
sure.
guy, brother. I'm not. This
For sure.
hurts.
Yeah, I cannot tell the way your expertise moves in the ring. You know what I mean? It's very much veteran like. I know I thought you was like at least 10 to 12, 13 years in. I know he probably thought the same thing. So wow, that's wild.
I still consider myself a rookie, man. Most I can do is try to learn as much as I can. I'm originally trained by George South, Caprice Coleman, and JD Drake.
Okay,
That's gonna
yeah,
become
yeah.
that's my piece.
Yeah, a lot of people have been trained by Caprice Coleman. Like, I believe there was somebody else that we spoke to a while back that said he was trained by Caprice. So he's like, man, he's like the father of a lot of talent. I didn't know. I did
Yeah,
not know.
that's the best word to explain it in my case. That's my wrestling dad. You know what I'm saying? That guy, and he's like that with anybody he comes across.
Hmm.
He'll take care of anybody,
Hmm.
anybody. It doesn't matter.
Hmm. Yeah, one of our good friends on these spaces was actually cool with Caprice Coleman. His name is Mr. Entertainment. So he used to wrestle as well, and He's from New York, and he was telling me he's good. He's good running buddies with Caprice Coleman. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's
Caprice,
up.
Caprice is. Uh, he's one of those coaches where you're gonna do the work yourself. You know what I mean? He not gonna hold your hand, but at the same time, he gives you so much encouragement. He make you
Hmm.
feel like you can run through a wall. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's the perfect coach.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you said that you got, and I would say like at least how many years actually that you have experience wise?
In ring, uh, I think I'm coming up on my 4 year mark soon.
Okay, okay,
In
okay,
ring, I started training on my birthday of 2019. It was my first time going to training,
okay,
and then yeah, I started taking matches probably that June or July. So yeah,
okay,
probably about 3 4 years.
okay, okay. So my next question is like, what are some of the dream matches that you would like to have, and what are some of the individual aspirations that you would have as far as wrestling in general? Who do you feel you could match up with, and where do you see yourself at in the next maybe 5 years, 3 years, or whatever?
Yeah, or so for me, this one is my ultimate dream is the junior heavyweight championship in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Tokyo Dome. That's like
Mm-hmm.
my WrestleMania I made it moment. I've always been realistic. Realistically, I'm an older guy. I'm undersized, so I've never been too mindset on I want to go to WWE and be on TV every week. Once I realized what indie wrestling is and how different size people can fit in different places,
Mm-hmm.
I fell in love with Japanese wrestling. So my ultimate goal is in Japan, any place in Japan, pretty much. I want to run a Tokyo Dome for any junior heavyweight title. That's like my ultimate goal. It's my 5 year mark. Um, Match wise, um, this one gets difficult for me because there's so many people that you meet and you come across on shows and you're like, bro,
Do
he's
not
going at the
let your
top of
eyes
it.
fool you.
This for me, known on TV would probably be Darby Allin,
Mm-hmm.
just because that was the guy I saw in 2019 and was like, oh, I don't gotta be 250 pounds and have 300 muscles. I can be look like me and actually learn how to do it a different way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can let him kill himself all match. I can just do my thing and we'll have a banger. So
Mm-hmm.
on TV like that is Darby Allin, but another one that I see often is Jonathan Gresham.
Oh, yo, Gresham
Yeah.
is that dude. I, oh man, I've been.
Every time I watch him wrestle, I just be like, bro, how? How?
Have
I
you
don't
seen?
understand. How did you move him from here to here? Like it's different. It's different.
Have you seen? Have you seen some of his older work, like his Ring of Honor work? Have you seen that?
Yeah, that was my study hall for a while when I first started.
Mm-hmm. Man, dude is amazing. Dude is amazing in the ring. Like, seriously, he's one of them guys. Like, I if I was to wrestle, that's what I would want to emulate. As far as like, even though I'm not, I'm not his size. I'm a lot taller, but I still would want to emulate that type of, because he could do everything. Like he's strong like a heavyweight, moves like a cruiserweight, and like he could brawl, he could high fly. Did you ever see the match with him and Claudio Castagnoli? The AEW, the
Yes, I
last
did.
match he had,
Crazy.
banger,
And I'm like,
banger.
that's what it is. To me, that's what it's about now. Now that I've actually been in the game for a while,
Hmm.
how can I do this and truly tell a story with this? Like, I don't have to do all the death-defying feats for it to be cool.
Hmm.
I can do other things and make people be like, bro, that pulled on the heartstrings a bit. I understood that.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I agree with you 110%. 110%. Um,
So, what is some advice that, because I know Ashe 10, you and Jonathan Gresham were in the same building. So, what's some advice that he's given you?
Um, so I actually overheard he was technically wasn't talking directly to me, but I was right there like next to him in the conversation. And I heard him giving some advice on like what he did as far as being undersized and what he did, well, like how he started putting on his weight and things like that. And basically, man, it's just learning how to master what you can do while you're doing it. Like while I'm here, I'm undersized. Learn how to master what I'm doing now, and put in the work for me to put on the size to get the look that I want. Um, and literally, that's just kind of like ear hustling, hearing him talk to somebody else. But from being around him, he's the type. He's very chill. He kind of minds his business. He's very nice to everybody. And if you come up to him, you ask him something, he will give you detailed information. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's really just what I learned from him at Ashe Tim. Just keep my head down, keep grinding, and figure out what works for me and run with that.
that's what's
That's
up.
what's up. You know, you were naming off some wrestlers you would like to be in the ring with, and you named off Mr. Gresham and you named off Darby Allin. You know, one person I would like to see it. Now we know it's not going to happen because of the company that he works for,
Mm.
but I want to see you and Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, man. That would
I've
be.
heard that one. I've heard that one, and y'all don't understand that match would be. I will put everything I got into that match. I just because I know it would be magic, man. I've been blessed to wrestle some people that I know like have taught me while I was wrestling. That's one that I know I'm leaving that match with so much for the back pocket. I'm gonna come out that match 12 times better. 12 times better.
Mhm.
How do you feel about, you're saying that you would be better just by wrestling somebody like a Carmelo Hayes. So how do you feel whenever you really don't see him on TV that much though? Because we know how good he is, but what is going on? What do you think is going on with the company? Is like Why aren't they putting him on TV?
I think for some people in the game, and again, just kind of being on a small back end like I am now, some people are too good for their own good. You know what I mean? Like some people are just so good, you don't know what to do with them because you already have plans. You already have things that are set in motion. You know, if you put this piece in here, ain't nobody gonna care about what I've been doing these last few 6 months. That man is amazing. Like what? So I feel like it's gonna be a time thing with Carmelo Hayes. He's gonna get inserted into just the right thing to where he's gonna be able to shine and not have to worry about none of the back end. Me personally, I think him being that final piece of Seth Rollins' group would be fire.
Didn't we just say that? Yo, that's crazy, yo.
I'm just saying
We were
the
literally just
aesthetic
talking about
fits.
that not that long ago.
Yeah.
The aesthetic fits. The attitude. He can talk, and he can also use Paul Heyman. The in ring is beyond. That's the closest thing to Seth Rollins you're probably gonna get in that group. Like it just fits. It just fits. My two for that group is Carmelo Hayes or Austin Theory.
What the?
That's the other guy we've been talking about.
Hey,
It just
yo.
works. It
We
just
just
works. He
said
has
that.
history with Seth. The aesthetic works. He's amazing in ring. Grayson Waller is over there doing whatever now, so it doesn't matter. Like it just works.
It definitely
Whoa.
works. We just said that. Wow. That's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. You heard it first, people. You heard it first. Zay Vega has said Carmelo Hayes or Austin Theory should be the one. One of them two should join the Seth Rollins group and complete it.
That would
Facts.
be fire.
Facts. So what y'all need to do is go on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, hashtag that. And make sure you said Zay Vega said so.
Listen, I'm ready for the I told you so. I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready for it because I'm pretty sure one of those two is gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole twist they had last night, me and Dub were just talking about it on how he basically swerved everybody, literally swerved everybody to thinking he was hurt and he really wasn't. And we was like, dang, like it gotta take some sort of acting ability to do, like he literally lived the lifestyle of a paraplegic. Like he literally was like walking around like he ain't have no knees, no nothing, just so he could get people thinking that he was really hurt. Only later to like reveal that he wasn't, just to cash in the money in the bank.
He got me because I totally forgot. Like I was so into the Punk and Gunther match, and I'm like, all right, I'm really curious to see if they're really gonna give Punk this title right now, just because I'm not a fan of how they're doing Gunther, like the elevation of Gunther. I'm not a big fan of it, but there's plenty that you can do with that. There's plenty that you can do with that. So I was more interested in if they're gonna actually put it on Punk. And when Seth came out with the crutches, I still was like, man, don't tease me, man. If you're not gonna go down there, get to the back. Once I saw Paul Heyman holding the briefcase and he stepped to the side, I was like, oh, he got me. Oh, he got me. And it was the perfect delivery, dropping the crutches, snapping off the knee brace. It was the perfect delivery.
Yeah. And to see Punk's face, when you seen Punk's face, he was like, oh, God. He was just put his head, he's like, I was like, yeah, man, that title about to go bye-bye. That's it.
You're done, brother. You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it because when you have somebody like a CM Punk who obviously has been wrestling for so long, you know, no matter how good he's been doing recently, you know there's a time limit on it eventually. You keep the chase going for as long as you can. You keep it going for as long as you can. Technically, you can say he's a world heavyweight champion in WWE now. Technically, you know what I mean. Now you can actually give him his run after this whole thing with Seth, so that way you don't got Seth on the hunt for a year with this briefcase.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense too because we know Punk eventually is going to capture the title. I mean, that's what it's going to definitely lead towards, you know. But it just don't make sense to do it right now with this whole storyline being around it. But technically, they killed two birds with one stone. He still got the
Really?
title, and then he lost the title in record time, but they still did that. So you
It's
know,
the Easter eggs, man. It's the Easter eggs, things you can grab back to. If you look at the way he lost this match tonight, and do you think back to how he took the title for what cost Drew McIntyre the title?
hmm
Almost all of the spots were done in that match. The table
hmm
pulling off, he did it to him there. He
hmm
did it to Gunther. The cash in, it's pretty much all there. It's long term storytelling is my favorite type of wrestling, other than faction warfare. I'm a big faction warfare guy.
hmm hmm yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I got a question, and I want to ask you. And we always ask all the wrestlers that we bring on our show this question: how important is black representation in professional wrestling now, coming from your perspective?
Um, pivotal, pivotal, almost to the point now. If you're a promoter and you don't think that as a black wrestler we don't do our research beforehand, you're stupid. Like it's so important now, not just because of how it looks to everybody else, but because this is the time where we're actually showing we bring something different, we bring something special.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously something there, you know what I mean? And even now, I still think that there's a lot more room for us to be presented and to be able to be proud of our heritage on how we're presented, which is why I love Ase Wrestling so much. Because, yeah, it's the culture. It is, but it's for everybody at the same time. You
Mm-hmm.
can be a Spanish person, you can be a white person, you come to the show and you'll still have the same time and understand the culture.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of Darius Lockhart, he says it all the time. It's not a black wrestling company. It's a company. It's a wrestling company that just so happens to be run by black people.
Mm-hmm.
If you enjoy it, then you enjoy the culture. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's so pivotal today, man. And now we're at a point where we ain't got to be quiet about it no more. And I think that's love.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You guys over there definitely have our support 110%. We have brought in your merch. We have ever since we heard of Ase Wrestling, we have been doing reviews of the shows. We're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to follow the journey. We're going to continue to follow the wrestlers, you guys, all our favorites. We're going to continue to do that because we think it's important for the world to know, not just our collective community, but the world to know who Ase Wrestling is and why they should be in support of Ase Wrestling. You know, I wish we had this type of promotion when I was a kid because
Hmm.
I did I did have wrestling aspirations. I told Dub this a few times, like, but you know what I mean? Like I kind of got scared because of injuries. Like injuries, I didn't want to get hurt. And like I said, I play ball, so I didn't I I didn't think I was gonna do no league or nothing like that. I knew that for sure. But I definitely like took a liking to wrestling, especially where I'm from, and like a lot of people don't know, but my great uncle was a wrestler in Nigeria. So it was like it was in my blood already to even try to pursue that. But I just got scared, so I just was like, nah, I don't know, man. I don't know
No,
how, but
you don't get it. Listen, I when I first decided to wrestling, it was when COVID started. Everybody got locked down. I'm in the house. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing like YouTube, and things like that for wrestling. Like, why not? I'm in the house. I'm gonna try to do it. So in that, I just so happened to look up George's House Gym. That was 7 minutes from my house. I was like, huh. I don't know. Maybe I should just go look at it and see. I got some athletic background, but I don't know if I even want to do it because my entire life, bro, you skinny. You gonna break something if you wrestle. Like that's what I heard my entire life. I went in that gym. I watched 2 classes. I ran the ropes. That first bump I took, I almost concussed myself. I mean, rethought everything about life. Not gonna lie. But literally, that's the power of Caprice Coleman. That's the power of who you're trained by. So I took the bump. I guess he must have saw it on my faces. Yeah, so don't do that again. But okay, get up. Did it again. Once you get there, wrestling is one of those things where once you get an understanding of exactly what you're doing, it's nothing short of magic. You know what I'm saying? I can't picture my life without wrestling now. I cannot. Like I can't. I don't know how I did it this long without wrestling. Like I don't know. But you get a simple understanding. First understanding, you gonna hurt almost every day. Something gonna hurt. Something. There's gonna be things that hurt you didn't even know you had, but they're gonna hurt. And thing number 2, man, is you never stop learning, bro. You never stop learning. I watch people that's been in the business for 30 years still go to training every week. Like the grind don't stop. It don't stop. You gotta love it if you're gonna do it. That's just it.
I believe that. I believe that. Like, so you hear that, Dub? That means we gotta get our gear together and we gotta hit us.
All right, listen. The Ase show in Vegas, I watched Kev on stage live out his dream of taking a bump in a ring. If you look on Kev on stage's Twitter right now, he'll tell you he'll never take another bump again. He says it on there, dude. I watched him come to that revelation in his head. Like it's for some, it's not for others. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
It has an impact on other parts of your life as well. Like I got a wife and 2 kids. You know what I mean? Like I get up and I go to work at 6 in the morning. Like I'll be tired. You know what I mean? And this is things that you have to take into consideration because this grind don't care nothing about where you go to work at during the day. You got a show on Friday night at 7 o'clock. You got to be there by 5. You know what I mean? It's just the way it go.
Yeah, my wife was funny. Like, when I told her about, me wanting to do that earlier when I was younger, she was like, "Why didn't you do it?" And I was like, "Yo, I was just scared. Like, I didn't want to get hurt." I went to that one seminar and I seen somebody get hurt. I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go right back to basketball." That's exactly what I did too. And then she was like, "Oh, so then," because she was looking at Roman Reigns on TV. We was watching Monday Night Raw, and she was looking at Roman Reigns. And then I was like, "Yeah, well, your husband was going to do that one day, right?" And then she just started laughing at me, and then she gave me that face too, right? She made me feel. I felt insulted. I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" Then I was like, then I just told her the story, and then she came around. She believed me, because I told her about my uncle. Then I showed her my uncle's picture. Then she's like, "Oh yeah, okay, I remember your mom saying, speaking of your uncle being a wrestler back in Nigeria." I was like, "Yeah." So, but I honestly speaking, I don't know how Dub feel by it, but honestly speaking, it's for me. Like, I wouldn't mind taking a bump. I think I could take it. I think I could. I'm gonna have to drink my turmeric and my ginger and my beetroot first. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind taking. I wouldn't mind taking it, so I could already be prepared for the inflammation afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. So as a wrestler, for me, as when I'm in the ring, my adrenaline is going so much. Like I'm out of there. Like when my wife comes to the shows, which is rare because She don't like seeing she don't rock with it like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when she comes to the shows, once I leave and we get home, she does what's called a check. I basically got to take my shirt off, spin around so she can see what is bumped, bruised, because you don't feel it while you're in there. Probably about 2-3 hours after the show, still won't feel it. It's either the drive home or once you get home, depending on how far you are. And you get upstairs or you get in the house and you turn that shower water on, and then your body is like, "Oh, you thought you was good? Nah, this hurts. This hurts. This is scratched. This is bleeding. Like it's different."
Yeah. I definitely understand that for sure. I definitely
I
understand
took
that.
my talents to the Army, and after I got out of the Army, my body was like, I tried to hoop. I even tried to join a rec football league. My body was like, bro, I don't know what you thinking.
This is not our bag, dog.
Right, exactly. So I was like, so yeah, hey, bro, real talk, you on your own.
Yeah, you're gonna leave me hanging, bro.
Listen,
I'll be a manager. How about that?
Okay, all right. You could be the MVP or the Paul Heyman. Then it's all good.
As long as I gotta
listen,
take no bumps, I'm good.
get in where you
I'll leave
fit
that
in.
up to I'll leave that up to you and Zay. I don't want no part of it.
Listen, don't leave it up to me because you leave it up to me, wrestler and all. I'm gonna try not to take no bumps. Nah. Listen, just I've learned because I have a previous background in kickboxing. I did
Okay.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu, Japanese jiu-jitsu, and it's not
Okay.
for a long time either. So I knew that I would be a striker. I'm not picking nobody up and slamming them around. Have you seen me, brother? Nah. My biggest picture is the one that's up in that background right there, and I look skinny in that too. So I'm not slamming nobody around. So I got to learn how to get in where I fit in. I tell everybody, anybody, any fan, any wrestler, when you get in the ring with me, I'm gonna hit you, and I'm gonna hit you very hard because I'm already undersized. So when you start doing this slowly but surely, like at the beginning, you don't really understand. All right, but why you hitting me so hard? Like, is this? You know what? I don't know if this may be for me. I feel this swelling up right here. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm to the point where the match isn't good for me until I get hit really hard. Once I get hit hard enough, it's like, whoo, okay. Now we here. Like, all right, I got something for that. Like that's you gotta like it. You gotta like it. For the football players, it's the same thing as you get that big truck, that big hit. It's that woo. It's one of them.
Oh, you get giving one
So
of them Them Ric Flair joint. Woo!
It's one of
I
them.
wouldn't listen. How would you take a Gunther chop?
Oh yeah, man. Mhm.
That's a simple answer. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
man.
funny. That's
I
funny.
wrestled John Skyler from TNA. Honestly just got out of a feud a couple months ago with John Skyler. And that man chopped me so hard it sounded like he punched me in the chest. Like I watched the sweat jump off. It didn't make any smack, any it sounded like a punch. That's when I realized I don't have enough chest to be getting chopped off hard. So Gunther, nah, brother, no. You're gonna be going for that chop all match, and it's not gonna be there. It's not gonna be there.
Yo, yo, that deserves a Shao Kahn laugh.
I'm telling you, under no circumstance will you catch me sitting there ready for a chop from Gunther. No, I'll never be ready for that.
Your chest will look like Kofi Kingston's.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm already halfway there in itself. I don't need him no help, none.
Yo, that is wild. Yeah, man. Gunther and them chops are no joke. Like, Yeah, you heard the story with Kofi and Big Show, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Rumor has it that also happened to Chris Jericho and Big Show too.
Yep. Which is why some people, no, nope, nah. Mm-mm. I don't
Uh,
care. Under no circumstance will I be there.
yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
So you said you watched a lot of wrestling growing up too, right?
Hmm.
So who are some of the wrestlers that you looked up to in your younger years?
Younger years, so younger, like first starting, the Ultimate Warrior had me in the chokehold. The Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan match. My brother was a big Hogan fan when we were kids. Yeah. And then so that Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior match was kind of like I got a picture of me being a baby on my dad's lap watching that match. So that's kind of like my introduction. But once I got older and I started getting into it myself, Kane was I was a Kane fan. Like the fandom was unreal. This I'm a little brother. My older brother loved the Undertaker. Kane popping up being a younger brother that's bigger than him. I wound up being taller than my older brother. Like it all just fit for me. You know what I'm saying? So Kane was my young guy fandom. Um, Now that I've been a wrestler, Eddie Guerrero to me is my goat. That's number one. Is Eddie Guerrero. Um, and then I'm a big Bret Hart fan as well. So that's like my
Okay, so
two.
you
My top.
just you just gave us what, 4 or 5 wrestlers. So
Mhm.
go ahead and build your personal Mount Rushmore.
I was just talking about this the other day. So my personal Mount Rushmore: Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and who do I have it for? The Undertaker.
Hell
That's
yeah.
my that's my mount. Just because you can't touch those legacies. You can't. You can't touch those legacies.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. That Undertaker already has himself submitted, in the categories. I know I've every Mount Rushmore that I've heard thus far, it always had the Undertaker in it.
You have
Always
to.
had
You
always had the
you have
Undertaker
to.
in it.
He's the greatest
You
character to ever live.
yeah. What's yours? What's yours, Dub? Your Mount Rushmore.
Shawn Michaels is my goat. So Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and this one's gonna throw y'all off. Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig.
I
Listen,
I I
I'll
can't
take it.
frown on that.
I'll take it. I'll take. Listen, I told you I'm not one of these young guys that's gonna argue with some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got that knowledge. I seen this stuff firsthand. Nah, Mr. Perfect was that guy.
Hmm.
That guy.
Hmm.
Like, he was the first guy ever to really make me want to throw a towel behind my head and catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
bro. I used as a kid back in the 90s, I used to spit my gum out and try to hit it and be pissed off when
Yeah.
I didn't hit
Exactly.
Yeah.
it.
Right. Yeah.
If you ever catch me walking to the ring with gum, I do that to this day. To this day.
It's
When I
Mr.
take my gum
Perfect.
out,
I always
Yeah.
wanted to throw a football like him, you know what I mean? Throw it long and then go catch it myself.
Yeah.
yep, yep, that's the ultimate goal. Like there's certain guys like me personally. I feel like Bam Bam Bigelow doesn't get enough credit. What
You're
we
right.
don't talk about Bam Bam Bigelow enough, and it pisses me off because to me, he's probably top five greatest big man of all time,
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Like I was just having these conversations that were anytime you're a wrestler and you work somewhere, everybody want to have deep long wrestling conversations with you. I was just having this conversation the other day at work, man. It's like it's so many people that that had the talent, but it's just something that was missing from there. Bam Bam was one of them. I think Vader could have been a lot more than what he was back in the day. Like even though he's He's got that stature. Vader could have been great. Like there's the older you are, you get that knowledge. I had a young man tell me that the Boogeyman was better than the Undertaker at work, and that's when the conversation ended. Yeah, he was dead serious too. He was
Yeah.
dead serious. He was dead serious.
Like, the Boogeyman. Has the Boogeyman even wrestled? Like, all right, so he has wrestled, but I mean, they never booked the Boogeyman to be like in any like strong feuds. Like, I remember he had a few things going on in his time in WWE, but they never booked him to anything to the point of where we got to see him if he was going to get a title run. They booked him like, I mean, they booked him basically just like a novelty act. Like he
He's,
just
They booked
was,
him to
he's
be
there for the moment.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They booked him just to be a menace on people.
yeah, you know. Even Papa Shango had a feud, and those characters are very much similar. Like even Papa Shango had a feud. I remember he had a
very
feud
much so.
with Warrior. He had a feud with Undertaker. You know what I mean? So that just said very interesting. Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, everybody stopped talking about it once he said it as well. He said it. Everybody, no matter the kid is like 18, so when he said it, everybody just looked up and was like, "All right, man, we're gonna go back to work, dog." Like, all right, dog, you got it, you got it.
Yeah. They probably gave him this sound. They probably gave him that.
Definitely, definitely.
He gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if you could build, let's see. If you could build a 4-man faction, you plus 3 other wrestlers, who would you choose?
Okay. So, and excluding my current faction, because I always ride with the gang, but excluding my current faction, I'm gonna mix it up for y'all too, just so you can give y'all some variety here. I would go Obafemi. That's gonna be my heater. Myself, Oba, um, myself, Oba. Not sure if y'all are up on him yet. If you're not, trust me, you're about to be. Young man named Dante Khalifa,
I heard of
the
him.
Dante Khalifa.
I got him on my list. I want to send him an email. So
That yeah, yeah. So me, Oba, Dante, and I feel like this last person would be a girl. I would say Jada Stone would be that last one.
what would you call the faction? Let's put this creative mind to the test.
Mhm.
Liberation,
I
liberation.
like it.
Yeah, that's
They feel
dope.
like the attitudes, the look, the aesthetics. I'm the lightest brother in that group. You know what I'm saying? Is we gotta. It'll be a real nation of domination vibe to it.
Man,
Because
that's
they
dope.
what they don't know is that you might be the smallest, but you probably hit the hardest out of all of them. And if they get
Listen,
past you, they got that big dude named Obafemi waiting on them.
listen. You got Dante Khalifa that'll bend you up in a pretzel. And if you got any women around, Jada Stone gonna handle that ASAP. So it's yeah.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Um, I got a question. So, have what is the okay? So we talked about dream matches. We talked about promotions that wouldn't mind working with. Outside of that, okay. So let's talk about when it's all said and done. It's all said and done. You collected all the titles you wanted to collect. You done did every possible thing you could do in professional wrestling. What is your next goal after that?
I want a legacy in professional wrestling. Like I said, I got 2 kids, and my brother has 7 children, and they come out to the shows often. You know what I mean? I want a legacy. I want to be able to know when I'm done, either my son just started wrestling or he's about to wrestle, or my daughter is just about to wrestle. Like I want this to be my. I didn't come from a family where we got any real tradition with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a real get it how you live type of family, so I want to be the starter of that tradition, that legacy. We come from a family of wrestlers. My great granddaddy Zay Vega was a wrestler on this, and then his kid was a wrestler, and then their kid was a wrestler. That's my goal.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of folks that I've talked to in the past, they've always said they want to leave cement a legacy in professional wrestling. They want it to go down just like that. Period. And then I've also talked to other folks that they've said they want to not only leave the legacy in professional wrestling, they want to continue, but in a different role of professional wrestling. So what I'm asking you is, do you see yourself going into a creative role? Because it's obvious you're a creative dude. So do you see yourself going into producer role, director role, booker, or whatever? Where do you see yourself fitting in with that?
I would love to be a part of some type of booking,
Mm-hmm.
just because I love the stories. I love to build out the stories. I know how to listen to the people
Mm-hmm.
and kind of read the room, read what's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to be a booker, but I
Mm-hmm.
think that if it was all said and done, probably training, teaching the next lineup of people. I would love to be that somebody like a LeBron Cozone who's known for bringing in stars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bringing up that next evolution of kids. So I would
Mm-hmm.
probably do trainer slash booker, whatever
Mm-hmm.
I can do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So have you ever have you ever heard of folks being like, all right, so I know like some people have started wrestling later on in their life. So
Hmm.
I've heard of people like Diamond Dallas Page who didn't start wrestling until he was like in his mid 30s. So
Hmm.
have you heard stories like that? Like people going into wrestling like maybe in their mid 30s, 40s or something like that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It took me so long to start doing this. Like when I finally did get onto it, because I'm 29 years old. Why would I start wrestling now? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
Um, I've been hearing those stories. The Diamond Dallas Page is probably the most frequent one. That's the one I get the most, just
Mhm.
because it's like the inspiration. He didn't start till he was 30 something years old, and look where he made it to.
Mhm.
But yeah, that plays in my mind quite often, especially now with me being 33, about to be 34 years old. It's like, all right, I'm starting to feel that time crunch down a little bit. Like it's you see these kids that are coming up. It's a kid out there now, Jaquan. Uh, this this kid is he literally just started wrestling, and I'm already seeing him at SummerSlam tryouts and stuff like that. Well deserved because the kid is amazing. You know what I mean? So those are the things or the times where you really have to tell yourself, all right, everybody got their own path. Everybody started at their own different times. You know what I'm saying? That kid gonna be on TV somewhere way before he's 25. I didn't start
Mhm.
till I was 29. So everybody got their own path. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
You stated that you wanted to leave a legacy in wrestling. What would your legacy look like? What would you want your legacy to be?
Uh, just uh, a wrestler's wrestler is if that makes sense. Um, I want to know that my peers, by the time I'm done, my peers have nothing but positive things to say about me. Because the fans make the business, yes, but your peers make the professional, and especially in this business, word of mouth is everything. You know what I mean? So I just want to make sure that I'm known my legacy to the business is known as a wrestler's wrestler. He did the business right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You you still got you got another question, bro?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So this is my last one. This is my last one. So we talked about promotions. We talked about future as far as who would you like to wrestle. But there's one thing that we have not discussed yet. Your ring attire. What has inspired your ring attire?
Uh, so my ring attire is think think Vega from Street Fighter
Okay.
meets Sabu.
I see both of those. That's why I asked you that because I was like, well, he has a kickboxing background, so he's kind of like I see when you saying this, I know you're a gamer. So you remember you ever play Fatal Fury?
Yeah,
Okay, so you know who I'm leaning towards, right? Joe,
yeah.
Joe who got yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I'm like the gear kind of looks like that, but I'm like speculating, but it kind of looks like it's inspired by this too. So that's why I said let me just ask you and see where you
Yeah.
know.
The main base is Vega from Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm,
It's kind of like now I'm missing the ponytail, but when I first started, I had the ponytail and
mm-hmm,
everything kind of matched up to the Vega outlook. So I was gonna do baggier pants,
mm-hmm,
but I'm already got the kickboxing background. I'm comfortable in Muay Thai shorts in itself already,
mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm,
might as well do that. Make them nice and baggy, so that way I still get that Sabu satin feel to
mm-hmm,
my outfits.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Explains my attire. It's a mix of Vega from Street Fighter and Sabu.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
So I got a few quick hitter questions for you.
Okay.
Describe your in-ring style in 3 words.
In your face.
Straight to the point. I like it. I like it.
Mm,
If you had to retire one move forever, what would it be?
The Canadian Destroyer.
Why?
Hmm.
The importance of it has been so diminished, and it's such a good move that I feel like now we need to give that back to the owner because we don't even know where that originated from. No more. Everybody's doing it in the middle of the match and it means nothing anymore. Just let it go. That's too good of a move for us to be watering down like that.
I feel the same way about the tombstone.
I can second that motion too. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one.
Like,
I feel the same way about this. Two other movies. I feel the same way about. I feel the same way about the spear. The spear
Let's see
is
if you say that.
the spear, and to a certain extent, I feel the same way about the super kick. You know what I mean? Because
There
it's
it is. There it is.
a
There it is. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys know. You guys will be the first to know this. You can look for it moving forward. I will bring the super kick back as a finish.
Yeah, we we,
It,
we we
it's
we
it's
ready
gonna
to see it. We ready to see it.
we need to see it. We need
Mhm.
to see
yeah.
it. We need to
It's
see
gonna
it
happen
done properly.
Mhm. Mhm.
because I see. And mind you, I'm guilty of this myself. I'll throw a super kick in a match in a heartbeat. That used to be my go-to. Where push come to shove, I'm just gonna super kick you right in the face. But now I feel like there's that aura that Shawn Michaels had with just something as simple as a super kick. Like there's very, very few that can capture that same aura. I think Shelton Benjamin is one person. Doesn't really his is more of a thrust kick than a super kick at that.
Mhm.
Like he drives through his. And it's a little bit controversial. I'm a very big fan of the Young Bucks super kicks. Like they do them right. Like they always Sound good. I know it's controversial. That's on the fence. That's on the fence. That's on the fence, and I'm aware of that. I'm aware because that's the you love it or hate it type of thing. But the I think for how they do it together, the timing of it, it's good compared to some that I see.
I can't knock you, man. Hey, I cannot knock it. I cannot knock it. I'm just not a big Young Bucks person, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. See, um, I love having those conversations as well because I feel like we need to get to a point in wrestling where we can just talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta like everything. You don't have to like everything. Like you don't have to like just AEW stuff. You don't have to like just WWE stuff. You can like a mixture of the two. Some stuff ain't gonna. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I've trust me. I've heard it through the grapevine. I'm way too small to be on some people's shows. I've heard it. That's perfectly fine. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you
I
talk about that because like I you don't look like that on TV. Like I honestly, I don't know. I don't know your height. I don't know your height or anything like that. But if you never told us that, oh, you this and this, we would never know until we
yeah.
seen you in person. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm 6'1", 160 pounds.
But you don't look 160 pounds on TV.
Sometimes I look back at my matches and be like, "Oh, that boy got some shoulders on him. That's not as small as I thought it was over there in that area." You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's like I'm fully aware of how I look, and I used to be a lot less than what I am now. When I first started wrestling, I was 130 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, I that first year was nothing but eating and weight room work. That's what I did for that first year just to get to this point. And my goal 180 to 190. That's my goal weight. So I still got some work to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I'm when you see me in person, you'll see it. Just because you don't get to see as much of the rib cage when you look on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I move fast and I'm lifting jumps on the floor, so I'm flexing. But you catch me out at the gimmick table sitting there chilling after I'm tired after a match. You'll see some bones flexing out there.
He said you see some bones flexing out there.
Tell you, you'll hear me walk around shows. I'm about to let the bird out the cage.
Yeah. You about to let the bird out the cage, and Rayhan is getting the cream pie thrown at him.
Hey, listen, this is a very weird thing to say out loud, but getting the cream pies thrown at you is very endearing. You'll be amazed how awesome that makes you feel.
Oh snap! Yeah, that's funny. That is
I
funny.
got
It's
I got a
crazy.
couple more for you.
Okay.
That's what he said. It's very endearing to have the cream pies thrown at you.
Yeah, it's endearing because I'll be honest. The last 3 times this happened, I had no idea the crowd had cream pies out there like that. Like
Oh
they threw
word.
a lot. I'm like, who has the box? Where'd you get these?
Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
Who's your dream opponent, past or present, or you can do both?
Past psychosis,
Ooh.
present Chad Gable.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
now that match.
Yeah.
That match would be fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Chad Gable, yeah. In my opinion, so I like to convert. Again, I'm an old head, so I convert all the new people to people back in the day, right? Chad Gable is clearly this generation's Kurt Angle, like clearly, like
Right.
clear as day.
Mm-hmm.
And then, in my opinion, AJ Styles is this generation's Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I equate things like that just so I know how to put people in a certain respect. Kurt Angle didn't get his love for real until he really started putting in that work. everybody just now starting to give Chad Gable his flowers, but he been like this since American Alpha.
Yeah.
So it's I'm glad he's starting to get his flowers now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had some classic matches on NXT, like that German that he do that it's like a flipping German suplex
Mm-hmm.
that he
Yeah,
does. Oh my god, bruh.
what's it called? Chaos Theory.
Yeah,
Chaos
like
Theory.
Mm-hmm.
the
He
core
did that to
strength he got.
Braun Strowman, and I lost it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
lost my mind when he
yeah.
did it to Braun Strowman, bro. That was a deadlift. Braun ain't help him at all, bro. That was no,
No.
there was no nothing. That was a deadlift.
Mm-hmm.
Just so y'all know, by the way, I've taken that move from a dude named Steve Allen. That move hurt, bro. That's that that move is no game. The momentum from the roll up is no game.
So how do you brace your neck and your head for a move like that?
Pray. Pray.
What?
Pray. That's the most you can do.
All right.
Pray.
Hey
Pray and
yo.
get. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with George South. He's an older wrestler or whatnot. But to quote George South, you get your landing gear out. You
Mm,
got to make sure you get your landing gear. You better hit the mat before it hits you. That's the rule.
mm.
So if I feel
Oh,
myself going back like this, you know what? I guess we just going. Yeah, I don't know. We too far now.
how many concussions have you had since wrestling?
3.
Three. That's
3.
three too many, sir. See,
3. The
this is
first
why I
one.
say you on your own.
The first one was my own fault because it was that first bump from that first day. The second one, honestly, kind of my fault as well. I like to do a little moonsault, and every now and again, I like to test to see how high up I can go with the moonsault, and that didn't work out too well. And then I do also wrestle in hardcore matches from time to time.
Mm-mm.
So jumping at somebody out the ring, get a stop sign thrown at me, full speed ahead. I would sleep for like 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Mm,
Dang. Sheesh. Damn, boy. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. It's
mm.
and then what's crazy is you learn that in times like that, those are your best matches. Kind of. It's your best matches. You get to the back, you're like, man, that was terrible for my body, but I feel like I'm on cloud 30 right now. Like my head is throbbing, but my heart is full.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Would you rather take a chair shot or a power bomb?
Powerbomb.
See, I knew you was gonna say that because you was just talking about taking a stop sign to the head. So I'm like, he's gonna say power bomb on this.
There's no. You can take a power bomb, and while it's gonna knock the wind out of you, 9 times out of 10, if you take a power bomb, whatever happens after that, it's over. It don't matter where you get hit at with a chair. Doesn't matter where. The back, the head, the shoulders, the arms. I got hit in the elbow before, and that was probably the worst one. Just like the point of the elbow, probably the worst one yet. Is those chairs hurt so bad. So bad. Like it makes me angry. I'm not gonna lie. It pissed me off. Because it's one of those things like you see somebody grab a chair and it's like, oh, I know you not finna come on, man. And then they lift the chair up and you're like, I don't know where he finna hit me with this at, so I gotta try to decide where I'm gonna get hit. If I give him my back and I try to go like this, it's gonna hurt really bad. If it go up here, I know he going for my head. I can try to get my hands up. You ever got hit really hard in your hands in front of your face? That ain't no better than getting hit with the chair. By this time, I just punched myself in the face.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's. I'll take the power bomb all day. Drop me, just drop me.
Okay.
I
Okay.
get my land to get out.
How about this scenario? A spear from Braun Breaker or the Undertaker's last ride?
Oh Jesus. Uh. Oh Lord. This is a difficult one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Braun Breaker Spear, just because I was, like I said, I was a little brother. I took a last ride from my older brother as a kid, and that hurt bad enough. To know what's coming from Taker in a ring, nah, just give me the spear. I'm gonna try to rotate with you or something. I could try to control that. A grown man grabbing you by your underwear line, lifting you over his head and driving you down as hard as he can. There is no way of getting around that pain. It ain't no way around that.
And just think about it. Undertaker is 7 foot tall, so you're gonna be up high. You're probably gonna be around 7'5", 8 feet in the air by the time it's all said and done.
I like to tell people, being a wrestler, you learn like jumping off the top rope. There's like, you hear the wind when you at a certain height and you're falling down. It's like you can hear it. I can only imagine what the wind on a last ride from the Undertaker truly sounds like. Like that's got to be the closest thing to falling off a cliff that you can actually like feel, you can hear in your ears.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. As far as my questions, I'm good, man. The floor is yours to ask whatever if you still want to ask,
All right.
man.
Well, I want to start. I want to end our shows by asking this question: if you could see anybody on the Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle podcast, who would it be? But you have to help us get this person on the show.
I'll give you two names. One of them is be easy for me to help with, right? Is Jordan Holt. If you got one half of Hustle and Flow. You got to get the other half of Hustle and Flow.
Let's make
Yeah,
it happen.
it's a whole another story. I can help make that happen for you. But again, I don't like to always stick to the gang just because I feel like that's too easy. And we talked about him before. The Dante Khalifa. If there's anybody who deserves a spotlight, anybody who deserves to uh to get their name out there, the Dante Khalifa is the name. And when you
I
say
have
his
his.
name, you put some stank on it.
Hey, that's what he said. That's exactly
You
what he
put some
said.
stank on it. I wrestled Dante Khalifa in South Carolina before, and when he came out, the young lady said his name perfectly fine. The Dante Khalifa. That man walked out of the ring, walked up to her announcing, took the microphone out of her hand. Say it again, and put some steak on it. Say it again. He made that young lady say his name 9 times before he actually came and wrestled.
Yeah.
I'm
I
telling you.
actually have his, I don't know if it's his email, but I actually have his email written down in my notebook.
If there's anybody who I will put my stamp on any platform outside of the Ugly Gang themselves, is Dante Khalifa.
Well, I'll shoot him an email and I'm going to say, hey, Zay Vega sent me.
I'm gonna shoot him a text message for you, and I'm pretty sure. I think I know what he's doing today too, so I'm pretty sure we gonna make that happen.
Let's make
That's
it
what's up.
happen.
That's
Let's
what's
make
up.
it happen.
That's what's up. So before you head out, what is your next show so we can be on the lookout for it, whether it's on YouTube, Triller, or wherever?
So that I know of right now, the main one that I can tell you guys is September 6th, Ashe 11.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in, because these stories are getting more and more
We know.
in depth and I don't do that. Don't so. So
Oh, that's great.
let me say this now, because believe it or not, at Ase 10, I got my first one-on-one match at Ase Wrestling against Treehouse Lee, which is
We
Ali's
know.
whatever. Listen, when I get my hands on Saeed Al Sabah, he not gonna ask y'all nothing else no more. He gonna hear everything you said the first time.
Yeah. We
Oh my
I heard you.
God.
I heard you perfectly fine. I'm right here. I heard you.
we was leaning towards that. So we was like, man, we gonna wait. We gonna see if he gonna say something about it. We was watching.
Treehouse got me. I give it to him. Treehouse got me, and that's because the way Treehouse wrestle is so different. I don't know nobody who can prepare for that. But I'm telling you, if I hear one more person walk past me, talk about
Oh my God. I'm over here. I'm over here sweating. I'm laughing so hard.
Yeah.
bro.
He said, "Don't do that. Don't do that."
It pisses me off because I'm not gonna lie, he's smooth with it. Like it's in his sentence. You know what I'm saying? He'll be talking regular like this, and he wants to come around and he talks slow and he educates you, brothers. I heard you. I heard you.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah.
And the way you did it, I was like, surely he's not sitting right in front of me.
Yeah.
It's an art to it. You got to put your tongue at the top of your mouth. All of the base of your tongue got to touch the top of your mouth. You just run it off.
Let me tell you something. When he interrupted y'all after y'all beat Demon Time, and I was like, who the heck is this guy and why does he keep saying,
The crazy thing is, like, if you go back and you look at the broadcast, I didn't. I think I was the only one who heard. He did that first before they came out. I think I was the only person who heard it. And if you look at the broadcast, you'll see me go like this. Like, y'all didn't hear that person go, huh? Like, that's not in our song. Like, it was, like he's doing it 2-3 times before they even walk out. He's I look around. What is that? Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
So,
funny.
are we going to get the Ugly Gang matchup against them two?
I would
Because
love that. Now that I got this treehouse match 1-on-1, I'll be honest, I wouldn't even be mad with me and Saeed Al Sabah 1-on-1 now. I gotta beat one of them at least.
I thought that match was supposed to happen at Ashe 10, but it didn't end up happening. Jordan Holt got his time with Darius Carter, and then you got your time with Treehouse Lee.
Yes, Saeed Al Sabah got caught. He was doing a show in a different place before, so he got caught there. So it end up being me and Treehouse Lee.
I got you. Okay. So hopefully Ashe 11 next month we get that match.
Hey, listen, I'm down for it. I am down. I know I would love them to. So I'm not sure if it's out on the Ashe network yet. I'm not sure, but I would love to get me and Jordan versus Saeed Al Sabah and Treehouse Lee, or I love teaming with Rayhan too. You know what I mean? I don't get to team with the OG that often, so I would love to team with Rayhan and do that as well.
You just want them oatmeal cream pies thrown at you.
I mean, it's endearing. It's endearing. Very endearing, man. Nothing says I love you more than a bunch of middle-aged women throwing cream pies at you. Just saying.
That's funny. Yeah, yeah. Well, we appreciate your time. You know, we know you have a busy schedule, but we appreciate your time and patience for rocking with us. This is probably the most enjoyable interview we have had thus far. You know what I mean? Just kicking it. Just it's like a barbershop conversation. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And just, discussing and having a good time. We gratefully appreciate it. We wouldn't mind having you back on the show again. You definitely are welcome here anytime. And we just grateful, appreciate you.
I got an idea. I got an idea. If we can get your tag team partner on, I want you to come with.
That'll work. That'll work.
Mm-hmm.
That'll work. I'm
That'll be
pretty
what's
sure.
up.
Pretty sure we can get that done. Jordan has his own aspects of these stories to tell as well. You know what I'm saying? But that's who y'all really need there. I'm telling y'all, man. Don't, in my opinion, and I don't think it's only my opinion, man. Jordan Holt is the best in ring wrestler, the best bell to bell out there in on the indies right now, bro.
I'll take your word for it. You with them more times than we've seen them, so I'll take your word for it.
He
Mm-hmm.
put in the work, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was somewhere in a wrestling ring right now doing something, just training to try something.
We believe it. We definitely believe it. We see it. Yeah, for sure. All right.
Well, I'll send him an email, and then both him and Dante, and I'll let you work your magic.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna get those text messages sent ASAP. I got you.
Absolutely, man. Like my teammate over here already said, man, we really appreciate you. I know we had some time mix up and stuff like that, but we still made it happen. So we appreciate you for coming through anyway and having a conversation. Hey, this was fun. I'm not even gonna lie. We've had a few of these interviews. Like we had Isaiah Broner on a couple weeks ago, and this
Mm-hmm.
is probably the most I've laughed in an interview since we've been doing this. So I appreciate that.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, me too.
If I'm gonna show up late because I got wrestling brain, at least I'm gonna make it a good one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. 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 For sure, for sure, for sure. Well, like once again, we appreciate you for coming on. We definitely will be hollering at you again. If you if you could plug in your handles so then everybody can follow you and get familiar with what you do.
Oh yeah, man. My main two. Uh, Find me on Facebook. It's just Zay Vega, or on Instagram, Zay Vega underscore UG. I think we know what that stands for on game. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
man,
sir.
y'all
Yes,
come
sir.
follow me, y'all. All my stories is up there. All of my you keep up with the action, keep up with the stories, and what's going on with the game. Come follow your boy.
Yeah. This is Ase Wrestling's own Ugly Gang member, Zay Vega. Salute. Let's give it that round of applause.
Gang, 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 gang.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right, all right. Well, we'll keep in touch with you, and definitely will. As far as the reviews and stuff, we definitely gonna be keeping in touch with Ase Wrestling, and
Yeah,
watching this
man.
show. So we're preparing for Ase 11. We're preparing for it.
And send me those companies up by your way as well. I'm gonna reach out up there. I need to get to my home base. I've never wrestled in Jersey. Honestly, I haven't wrestled in New York either, and I was up there for about 7 8 months. So you got some recommendations? Send me those. I'm
Yeah,
gonna reach
yeah.
out to them.
I'm gonna send them to you on Facebook because I follow you on Facebook. So I'm gonna send them to your Facebook
Oh,
of all those promotions. I know their links because we've emailed a few of their wrestlers and stuff like that. So I'll just send you their links and like there's the House of Glory. There's GCW of
that's
course.
House of Glory that's on my
Yeah,
list. That's
yeah,
you catch me at House of Glory, I made it.
yeah. There's JCW, which is Jersey Championship Wrestling, I believe. Um,
Okay.
And then there's a few others. But I'll send them all to you. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right, man. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you for forgiving my tardiness.
No problem.
Glad we
That's
can
good.
at least have a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
It was a damn good time.
For sure. All right, take care of yourself, man. Take care.
You too, man. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Be blessed.
All right, you too, bro.
Be blessed. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was Zay Vega from Uglee Gang. Listen, we got coming up next, we got Jocelyn Navarro coming up on August 12th. Make sure y'all tune in. Same bat time, same bat channel to Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle Podcast, now broadcasting on Facebook Live. Make sure you tune in for that. Like I said, all our links will be in the description. This is your boy S. Scott Bars Wrestling Media. And you see the dude down below. That's a soldier of fortune right there. The dynamic Dark Wing Dub. We'll be back again with another one. Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle. Deuces.
Following podcast scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, they are the Internet Podcast.